Imagine waking up one morning to find all your digital files locked, with a message demanding a hefty sum to regain access. This is not a plot of a thriller movie, but a reality faced by many. In fact, a ransomware attack occurs every 11 seconds worldwide. Let's unravel this a bit. Ransomware, as the name suggests, is a form of malicious software that holds your digital life hostage, encrypting your files, and demanding a ransom for their release. This digital menace is not confined to any one part of the globe or to certain sectors. From healthcare to education, from big corporations to individual users, ransomware attacks are a worldwide threat, a dark underbelly to our interconnected world. As we venture into this dark side of cybersecurity, we'll uncover the intricate, often terrifying world of ransomware attacks. So buckle up, it's going to be an enlightening journey. Ever wondered how ransomware works? It's a fascinating yet terrifying process. Ransomware, in the simplest terms, is a type of malicious software that holds your data hostage until a ransom is paid. But let's dive a bit deeper into its mechanism. The first stage is infiltration. This is when the ransomware infects a computer. It often happens through phishing emails that trick users into downloading an attachment or clicking a link. Another common method is drive-by downloading, where ransomware is automatically downloaded from a malicious website. Once inside the system, the ransomware gets to work. In the case of crypto ransomware, it encrypts the user's files, making them inaccessible. It's like someone coming into your house, locking all your valuables in a safe, and then walking out with the only key. Locker ransomware takes a slightly different approach. Instead of encrypting files, it locks the user out of their entire system, effectively holding the computer itself hostage. Then, we have scareware, which bombards the user with fake warnings or threats of law enforcement action unless a payment is made. It's the digital equivalent of a false alarm, but with an intimidation factor. The final stage is the ransom demand. A message pops up, informing the user that their files or system have been encrypted. The message will include instructions on how to pay the ransom, usually in an untraceable digital currency like Bitcoin. It's a chilling moment, seeing that demand and realizing that your personal files are under someone else's control. But here's the kicker. Even if you pay the ransom, there's no guarantee you'll get your files back. Some ransomware operators just take the money and run. Others might return your access, but leave behind other malware to strike again. Understanding these mechanisms gives us a clear picture of the potential devastation caused by ransomware attacks. It's not just about losing files or money, it's about the violation of personal space and the invasion of privacy. It's a wake-up call to the importance of cybersecurity in our digital world. Now, let's delve into some real-life ransomware attack case studies that shook the world. Our first case takes us back to May of 2017, when a malicious software called WannaCry spread like wildfire across the globe. It exploited a vulnerability in Microsoft's operating system, locking users out of their computers unless they paid a ransom in Bitcoin. The attack affected hundreds of thousands of computers in over 150 countries, with victims including the UK's National Health Service, FedEx, and Telefonica. The damage was colossal, amounting to billions of dollars. The important lesson from WannaCry: always keep your software up to date. A patch to fix the exploited vulnerability was available 2 months before the attack, but many users hadn't updated their systems. Fast forward a month to June of 2017, the world was hit by another massive ransomware attack, NotPetya. Unlike WannaCry, this wasn't about money. NotPetya was a wiper disguised as ransomware, designed primarily to cause chaos and destruction. It initially targeted Ukraine, crippling its infrastructure, before spreading globally, affecting multinational corporations like Maersk and Merck. The estimated losses? A staggering $10 billion. The takeaway? Ransomware attacks can have motives beyond ransom, and the effects can be catastrophic. Next, we journey to May of 2021, when the largest fuel pipeline in the United States, the Colonial Pipeline, became a ransomware victim. DarkSide, a cybercriminal group, succeeded in shutting down the pipeline, causing a fuel shortage across the East Coast. This incident was a wake-up call, highlighting the vulnerability of critical infrastructures to ransomware attacks. Colonial Pipeline did pay the ransom of $4.4 million, but this story underscores the importance of robust cybersecurity measures for essential services. Finally, we visit July of 2021, when a supply chain ransomware attack targeted Kaseya, a software company serving numerous businesses worldwide. Reveal, another cybercriminal group, exploited a vulnerability in Kaseya's software to distribute ransomware to its clients, affecting as many as 1,500 businesses. The criminals demanded a whopping $70 million in Bitcoin. The impact of this attack was far-reaching, affecting small businesses from supermarkets in Sweden to schools in New Zealand. The lesson? Cybersecurity is not just a big business concern. Small and medium enterprises are equally at risk. These case studies are a stark reminder of the devastating impact ransomware attacks can have on individuals and businesses alike. Knowing the threat is half the battle won. The other half lies in protecting oneself from these attacks. Now let's dive into some practical tips on how to fortify your digital life against the menace of ransomware attacks. First and foremost, ensure you back up your data regularly. This could be the lifeline you need if your system is compromised. By having a recent backup, you can restore your system without the fear of losing important files. Next, keep your software up to date. This may seem like a chore, but each update often contains vital security patches that fix vulnerabilities hackers might exploit. So, set your devices to update automatically whenever a new version is available. As you navigate the internet, exercise caution. Be careful about which links you click on, especially those from unknown sources. Cybercriminals often hide ransomware in seemingly innocent links or downloadable files. Next, always be on guard when it comes to your emails. Phishing emails are a common method used to spread ransomware. These emails may appear to be from reputable companies, but they often contain malicious links or attachments. So, scrutinize your emails carefully, and when in doubt, don't click. Finally, let's talk about passwords. They are your first line of defense, so make sure they're strong. That means using a combination of letters, numbers, and symbols, and avoiding obvious choices like password or your birth date. And take it one step further by enabling two-factor authentication whenever possible. This adds an extra layer of security, making it harder for cybercriminals to gain access to your accounts. By implementing these strategies, you can significantly reduce your risk of falling victim to ransomware. Remember, cybersecurity is not a one-time thing, but a continuous process. It's about being informed, vigilant, and proactive in protecting your digital space. Arming ourselves with these protective measures, we can stand strong against the looming threat of ransomware attacks. In the digital world we inhabit, cybersecurity is not a luxury, but a necessity. As we've seen, ransomware attacks are more than just a passing headline. They are real, tangible threats that can have devastating consequences. From high-profile cases like WannaCry and NotPetya, to the recent Colonial Pipeline and Kaseya incidents, these attacks underline the importance of vigilance. It's crucial to understand the mechanisms of these attacks, not to induce fear, but to arm ourselves with the knowledge to prevent them. Regular data backups, up-to-date software, cautious online behavior, and robust passwords, coupled with two-factor authentication, are our first line of defense. As we navigate this interconnected world, let's remember that the onus of cybersecurity falls on each one of us. It's about remaining vigilant, proactive, and always prioritizing safety in our digital interactions. Remember, in the fight against ransomware, knowledge is power. Stay informed, stay safe.